absolutely lucked out to get another person inside the studio to do it in person. You're obviously working on a Red Bull shoot, which pretty much by coincidence is like 50 meters down the road of where we're staying.
Yeah, it's pretty handy, isn't it?
So a massive thanks to Red Bull for sorting out the COVID tests and stuff like that. What are you? So you're obviously working on a new project.
Yeah.
What are you sort of able to tell us about it?
Yeah, so this is probably it's another big project of mine, and it's my first ever mountain bike project that Red Bull have ever backed. So yeah, I was fortunate enough to kind of be able to kind of build my dreams in the woods and things that I've kind of dreamed about for years really, and kind of turn it into reality. And this is my first ever legit mountain bike video really, you know, and fortunate enough that Red Bull backed it the whole way, and they were like, yeah, go mad pretty much, build whatever you want that's in your head. So I went in there, had a look around and was like, yeah, you could jump off this roof, you could build a landing down that tree and curve all right up in the trees. But as usual, well, you know yourself, it's all right calling all this stuff out, but then reality is when you actually get in there, you're like, oh mate, what am I in for? Why have I done this to myself again? And obviously I've just kind of got into the mountain bike, and I've not been doing it for as long as I have been riding BMX, you know, so it's all new to me. So this was a massive learning curve, but and it's been one hell of a journey. But yeah, I'm stoked, and today was the last day shooting, so somehow made it out.
It's pretty class. We were just sitting in the house, myself and Danny were just chilling, and you popped your head and you're like, got like 2 hours, we've finished filming, like, do you want to bash this out? So definitely like the least prepared I've been for, but we'll just probably chat shit anyway. But so the project, you basically started the project back in November.
Yeah, back in November, yeah.
Just filmed, it was all going well, and then you had a bit of a, you ended up getting injured.
Yeah.
On like one of the sort of second last days for filming or something.
Yeah, weird one, because I'm usually, touch wood, I'm pretty damn lucky when it comes to crashing and like getting injured. Like I've never really, I think that my worst injury was like broken toe out of like my 18 years that I've been riding. So yeah, usually pretty damn lucky, but yeah, towards the end of last year, everyone knows it was such a rubbish year that we all had. And I really wanted to end it on a high and have something that I was stoked on coming out, because the video was meant to drop in December. And yeah, I fell, like I was on like the second last trick. It's so close to the end of finishing it. And crashed, broke my rib and banged my shoulder up. I didn't realize that at the time. So I was like, nah, I'll just stretch it out. Tried to ride the next day. Obviously, I'm like not pulling properly from that side because I wasn't 100%. Took another crash, could hardly breathe. And then the lads were like, look, if you've broke a rib, we're out here. If you punch your lung or something, it's not really worth it. And I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5. And then they're like, no, let's go to hospital. So I was like, yeah, okay, go there and then come back. And the guy was like, yeah, you broke your rib. You won't be able to ride for a bit. And I was just absolutely winded because that never happens to me. And it's just like, you forget it's part of it when you get lucky. But yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, I'm thankful it did happen, because it made me more and more hungry for it. And I'm stoked that we came back. We had an extra week. So I built something else that I've always dreamed of doing on the mountain bike. So I managed to do that and get that done. So it's a bonus. So I wouldn't have got that if I didn't break my rib.
Yeah, it's funny that how things work out, where like you're literally, other than having to go through the motions of breaking your rib, you're probably looking back on that and being like, I'm actually glad it happened. It sounds insane, because the video is going to be better for it. It's going to have like the trick that you were trying before plus like 2 extras. So
yeah, and I changed up the big line, because before the big line I was so beat after like filming for like a week and a half, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit this big line but kind of chill for it. And then now I went back and actually done some better stuff that I wouldn't have done if I didn't break that rib. So